Hello, and welcome to Dungeons and Magi. This is our talk show behind the curtain where we sit around, we have a few drinks, and
I'm being good. I have water.
I have water too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's adult water.
Yeah.
It's adult water.
I'm trying to get
Colored
healthier,
and
so
flavored.
it's all water. No
So,
bad stuff.
this is where we talk about characters and sessions, what's happened, what's going on, all of that. Kind of free form. We just shoot the shit. Lasts usually about an hour or so. So yeah, we have a lot to unpack. A lot has happened in the past month with Misery's End / Order of the Raven. A lot has happened. We found out that Syl is the Raven King. We almost had a TPK, including our oldest character.
Yeah.
Let's see, in the past month, we found out
Atheon and Korth are married.
yes, we found out Atheon and Korth are married. They have kids.
That was a
Yeah.
thing.
So a lot has
Okay,
happened.
I'm not gonna lie. I knew that Atheon had kids. That was like the one thing that I knew for sure, and that she had grandkids. I didn't know who their husband was. So
I knew the entire time.
bullshit.
Well, I guess at least Atheon didn't marry Belvis.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Are you using it? I hope that's your.
Wow.
You don't being mean.
Channeling her real feelings.
There was
I
no
plead the
hesitation
fifth.
either.
I plead the fifth on that one.
You know. So in my listen. So
Everyone-
in my time in law enforcement, anytime somebody pled the fifth, it's because they were guilty.
You have
13.
100% no proof.
So
Stop looking
Oh,
at
no,
me like
18.
that.
So
Always watching, Wazowski. I'm always watching.
Mike Wazowski, we're always watching.
Hey,
And
babe.
then the Kira, a mess trying to figure out what
You
they
know
are.
you're right
Yep.
there, so I can fuck with you all night, right?
you have to remember you have to hit your button.
Yeah, also another big thing, Belvis is
Hit my button.
of the Raven King. Or Queen.
Yes, and then we found out that you found the keep, the original building that was created for the Ravens by the Raven Queen herself. You guys are the first ever non-elves, because there is not one elf in the party.
I mean, we have a half elf, so it counts.
No, it does not. He's not a pure elf.
No.
Oh yeah, elves are racist.
Those
So-
particular ones. Nice.
So this is the first time that non-elves are going to be living in the keep. You guys got an airship built. An amazing
Charlie
airship.
got an airship.
which
Charlie built it.
we may or may not be 3D printing.
Charlie also needs to put some guns on that airship.
Charlie can. You guys,
It's
and then
Charlie.
we found out that Van was the keeper of the feather.
Right? What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of things have gone down. So, well, I'm gonna open it up to you guys. Do any of you have any questions about what has happened, what could happen, what should have happened, anything like that?
What could happen?
What?
Okay.
Open
I-
up
I will-
everything.
I'll present it to the DM. So, in light of the last battle with the hag, we kind of saw the way it was going. And I wish you as viewers could have seen the player chat between all of us, because it was, oh my God, I'm down. Oh my God, I'm down. Oh my God, mom and dad are still up. Oh my God, mom's down. Oh my God, it's just dad. Oh shit, dad's down. So we were all like, oh hell. So that being said, DM, had it been a true, legit 100% TPK, what direction would you have gone? Would you have done something differently than what you did?
If it was a true TPK, we would be working on going into campaign 2 right now. There's nobody left to continue Misery's End or the Order of the Raven. Syl is a god now, so he can't really lead the Ravens. And so it would have been, hey, we're taking a couple months off to set up campaign 2. Let's go. But yeah, we've come close to a TPK before near the beginning. I think that was before we were live streaming.
It was.
Yes.
Because I think it
Yes.
was when Singe and
That was all of those
Barbarian.
warlocks, you guys. That was all of those warlocks that you guys faced when you guys
Yeah.
snuck in to do the assassination.
Yep.
If your husband was here, Gina, he would have. We could blame him because as much as Pam's character is the murderer, your husband got.
fuck you!
It's
Pam, just for reference, Pam has killed 2 player characters already.
Okay, I want to make it clear. One, yes, her fault. My fault. The second one was not my fault because you were controlling my character. So, yes, you used my character to
You
kill
still
out.
killed me.
Not under my control.
It was still. Oh.
It was
So-
all Caleb.
Wait, did you roll the dice?
That second death was that Bakira was not a part of that because she was off beating our dragon, the black dragon that ended up dying. So yeah,
I want to make it known
one time that
my
Bakira wasn't there to witness the death, Bakira
but then
was
she
off
just
with
failed
the
the
dragon.
stealth roll and woke up all the sleeping warlocks, and then.
my dice,
Yeah.
I swear, are cursed. Cannot hit a bad guy to save my life the minute I have to hit another character in our party. I'm getting nat 20s.
Okay, so does anybody else have any questions for the DM?
None that you can answer right now.
Alright, I got one. Are we gonna see more? We gonna see more of this little cult of Zophos that we kind of got a little bit of an idea existed in the last one? Because, I mean, he's got armies and stuff. That sounds like a whole bunch of little adventures that we have to fight through to get to the big baddie.
Without spoiling anything, yes, we are going
Yes.
to be. You guys are going to see more of the. You'll see some of the armies of Zophos. You will more than likely probably see the Shifter again.
Gotta take that guy out next time.
You will see some magic users, some non-magic users, all of that. But yeah, so there's definitely little adventures for you to
I'm
go
covering
through.
my-
Obviously, you guys got the hint from, well, technically Sobek got the hint from the hag. It's up to Sobek to share, but Sobek got the hint from the hag that there are legions of Zophos. So it would be up to Sobek to share that, and then you guys to go off and try and defeat them. I will say that more than likely those legions will probably be trying to destroy cities. So, yeah, you're gonna see more of them.
Oh, fun!
I can't wait. More give Belvis a chance to test out his new gear, and maybe even kind of work out some of the if Scarlet Brigade's going to be coming, we can now.
You're definitely muted.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and I want to make it clear with that vine web that you gave me, or gave Arlie. I wasn't thinking of exactly how powerful it was. I was thinking of how I could fuck with everybody else.
Namely me.
Oh no!
Belvis is the punching bag.
My stealth is a plus 16. Do you really think that I would not go after another rogue and just fuck with Van the entire time by going way up high? I wasn't even thinking of how powerful this could be. I was thinking of how I could.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. So, no, that's why it's not a cantrip.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't even thinking of the potential. I was thinking of more how I could fuck with people.
Anybody else have any other questions for the DM about everything that's transpired? What could transpire? Yes, Chris.
Oh, you say Sobek needs a following. Can we count the viewers as a following?
No.
No.
Good response, though. I like that.
Well, yeah, we need to help Sobek build a cult, so that should be like a continuous side quest as it's going along.
Gotta be the Cult of Sobek, which I'm working on the sigil for, because husband asked me to work on the sigil for it.
Wouldn't it have been funny if the armor?
I'm working on that.
If the armor that Bellis had gotten was just like regular awesome gear, and then Belvis pledged himself to Sobek. I am the champion of Sobek.
That'd be terrifying. No.
I'm getting a champion. It's bad.
So.
You don't want an awesome gladiator fighting fish?
No.
Oh my god!
Charlie over Belvis.
Wow.
Fighting. He's a beta. He's a beta fish.
They kicked
Officially a beta.
Fish.
They kicked Belvis's butt. You know it.
So.
He's a very pretty fish.
I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
All right. I'm
That
gonna
would
put
be
out a
why the
question.
benefactor's so into him. He's a beta.
I'm gonna put out a question for everybody. Most of you, except for Bakira, have played at least 3 characters. Some 2. Which one is your favorite? And so, who would you rather play as? Because would you bring back old character to play as them? Pam.
That's hard because I haven't really played Arlie too much yet. Between Atheon, Lily, and Singe, I know we're working on something, so I mean, I can't really answer it because I've only really played Singe for a little bit. Lily and Atheon are the only ones that I really played for a long while, and so maybe them, but that's gonna be down the road when we can rework some stuff.
Ben.
Well,
We know nobody likes Salik,
Yeah,
so
don't
No,
bring.
God,
Yeah,
no.
Bird Brain,
God.
no.
No, nobody likes.
I don't like Salik.
for reference, Salik was a pompous Aarakocra druid that was absolutely horrible.
That my character old character Singe used to pick on like no other.
Like we pick on Belvis, so it's just Ben.
Oh no, it was worse. Remember, Singe was always going around and pulling the feathers
Yeah.
and stuff.
I remember. But,
I think Kira actually punched Salika.
Yeah, I think you did. I think at some point everybody tried to fight Salik.
Kira like looked at.
Especially after, let a big bird brain go and do a stealth mission
Inside a shop
inside a shop trying to
Okay.
steal something, and then
where the shopkeeper was a level 15 warlock and you guys were
but
like level 3.
You told me that you made that up on the fly because you didn't think that I was going to do that, or I was.
Of course I made it up on the fly.
Yeah, because you didn't think I'd choose homicide.
I didn't think you'd be stupid enough to sneak in there as a non-rogue at a low
I don't
level.
even did we have a rogue at that point?
No,
No.
we didn't.
No.
All right.
We just
I
had.
would
We just
I
had.
would say for my favorite characters, it's actually, Belvis is obviously the first. Another character I'd like to try and do more because I know I have an idea of his background would be Jarden, my rabbit ranger. Mostly because I already know what his background is. Is like he's got like I kind of base it off of like supernatural. Like he's got the really traumatic thing. So and he was his whole world was destroyed by the thing that he came from because the Harrigans the rabbit folk are from the Feywild and his whole family was wiped out by rogue Fey. So now he hunts rogue Fey and other like abyssal creatures. So I kind of like that the background of him. I just haven't never got a chance to really play him.
I mean,
Okay.
It's kind of the same with Urshar, but I'm still kind of going through her backstory, which I need to get with you, Caleb, about
Okay.
because I have some ideas.
Okay. Well, we're gonna skip Bakira because Bakira's always been Bakira.
Bakira's always been Bakira. Poor Bakira.
Chris,
Yeah.
however, has been a few characters.
3. Honestly, the most I actually had for background for RP wise is actually Rohan, until someone made me make a very difficult choice.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed playing Rohan. He ran smoothly. I didn't have to too much think about him. Sobek, I do like. I'm having to think a little bit more, especially with all the new twists and turns someone's throwing at me. So I see the potential in Sobek, but right now Rohan's been my favorite character to ever play.
Your favorite?
Oh, hands down, Ben. I mean, Ben. Of course, rogues are, have always had a special place in my heart, and so I would always choose him from the get-go. But other than him, man, it's I would say,
Wow.
probably Lau. Yeah,
I mean,
I enjoyed Lau, and I was doing well with him until another teammate killed him. Not mentioning any names, but I'd probably still be rolling Lau.
you also didn't really get much of a chance to play Hyal either until we killed him off.
That was my fault.
Yeah. No, that was I knew that was coming because it was the one day the DM pokes his head in the door and goes, "Hey, how do you feel about rolling a new character?" Okay. Whatever you want to do, DM. Perfect. Get one ready. And then that was it. So, and then we brainstormed and Lau was born. And I've enjoyed them both. They each had their they're different personalities that I found appealing. So I'd go back and visit either one of them, but by far Van has just been and will always be mine.
I like that.
Okay, so what is everybody's either favorite twist or the twist that I have done that has surprised you the most? Pam.
Honestly, I'm going for the Luke and Leia twist of Korth and
But
Avion,
opposite.
but being opposite, being brother and sister. Then the next week it's husband and wife. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you all saw it too. Like, when you said that, everybody saw my face. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
And I will say, so everybody knows at least my players know, I haven't really talked about it, but for the most part, I make everything up off the top of my head. I don't really have many notes. I know when fights are going to happen, but that's about it. That, though, I've had planned since you and I created Atheon. I've had that planned out.
Yeah, that was a big what the fuck moment for me because I'm just like, wait, what?
Ben.
But I think Ellie or Ethan and I did it pretty good of being put on right on the spot. Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
How many of you actually cried during that? Jeannie.
Would say the best
Jeannie, you cry at everything.
This is true.
I would say
Yeah,
the
not a
twist
lie.
that surprised me was Ethan being the chromatic dragon. I knew something was going to happen with the chromatic dragon. I knew that, obviously. I saw that coming a mile away. I just figured it was going to be another NPC we were going to run across or something, and it's the chromatic dragon. I didn't think it'd be Ethan. I was like, what?
Okay, so funny thing about that is I actually hinted towards this way back when he was Argos.
Really?
If you remember, Argos would run and randomly he would start jumping up in the air and floating and then coming back down.
Oh,
I remember that. Yes.
that.
That's because the dragon side of him was coming out. And he didn't even then, I did not tell Ethan that he was a chromatic dragon. So even Ethan didn't know what was going on until I finally revealed it, and then he decided to go to Korth and all of that. But I hinted it way back when he was Argos. Just nobody caught on.
No, I didn't.
Honestly, like, you throw in so many twists
I
and turns that we were just
Here.
Am I throwing in too many twists and turns?
No,
This is-
it's good, but it's just like one of those that you just forget, like, because of so much stuff happening, it's like you forget those tiny little details you throw in.
Until it gets brought up, and then it's just like,
Yeah.
Okay, Jeannie,
that's okay.
your favorite or most surprising twist?
I think the fact that Bakira can't become a vampire or undead because of that little orb thing that she ended up absorbing, and now she has those pretty tattoos for. Kind of one of those. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the orb that you guys found on the stolen ship that you found out that there was a second one, but you never chased it down.
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
way back.
Jesus.
No, we did. We did end up getting. We didn't.
No,
Nope.
the only other orb you touched was the orb of Zophos.
Okay, well,
You never
mark that
chased the
down.
other orb. You never chased the other orb.
I mean, we could mark
I mean,
that down for something that
that
we need to get.
maybe.
Well, we have a
Maybe?
I mean, as we've seen, orbs are pretty powerful in this world. So
Yeah! And Bakira has half of one inside of her.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe something to add to the list.
Okay.
I'm not liking where that train of thought is going.
That and,
Orbs are very powerful. That's tight. That's gonna be
Chris.
terrifying. It's gonna be terrifying. I'm just saying that now.
I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it was the most surprising to me that the hag actually confined into Sobek about the actual trials and everything. That the hag actually revealed that they're not trials, they're just the hag trying to prepare them. That surprised me.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, which Sobek still has not revealed, of course.
He's not going to. He made a promise.
What
the
about
hag also revealed something else to you.
That they're considered demigods, there's multiple ways, and that Uriel is with the Titan.
That the hag is not just a hag. The hag is a demigod.
Right. I said they are demigods.
Yes. Oh, I'm just saying it for emphasis.
Yeah, that was surprising too, but I had a slight feeling with training the Raven King, helping out Pam, don't kill me, for pronouncing Dana. I can't pronounce her name.
Who?
I can't think about the top of my head. Your
Okay.
sister.
Daff?
Yeah, thank you.
And that technically is Core's sister now.
Your sister still too. Your
Sister-in-law.
in-law.
Yes.
Technicalities.
Okay.
That's what kind of made sense a little bit with the hag. I had feeling it's just the fact that the hag actually confined into Sobek.
And yours.
Oh man. Let me see. Probably, I would think the biggest one would probably be with Syl being in charge of the Ravens, or being the Raven King. You know, that would be the biggest one. Like, what the fuck, kind of thing. And then one of the twists that I liked was had to do with y'all, just because it was a character I played and then was dead and then wasn't dead and then wasn't actually y'all and then he was, and then all of a sudden y'all's alive and shows up, and it was like, oh, that was fucking cool. Okay. So
poor Bakira and all her trauma. I was just like, you know what? I'm rolling with this shit at this point.
No, we all know Bakir is mindless to follow the elf she wants.
And another twist that actually caught me off guard was Singe.
Yes.
Yeah, that
What-
last bit.
So what did you guys think about that when you see Atheon walk through the portal and at the last minute it's Singe?
Yeah. Was it bad?
I don't know the process right now. That could be, with you, that could be so many things.
Honestly, the only two people that would know it was Singe is Bakira and Safi.
Yeah.
That is true.
Everybody else just like, what the hell? Like,
Who's
who's that?
I bet you Safi just got this, like, just this stabbing pain knowing who Singe was.
Ouch! Ouch!
Maybe it was a gut check.
I thought it went through. No, it went through her chest. It went through her chest.
No, it went through her gut.
Oh. Yeah, and the one person that could fucking heal shit can't heal goddamn shit.
Oh, that's the Sorplex.
Yeah, it was like right. Yeah, it was
That's
right.
Sorplex.
It was right under, like right in between where the ribs start.
Oh yeah, just where it nicks the heart.
Yep, that's how she died. Is the blade actually nicks the heart?
And you wonder why Van targeted Atheon during the whole trial. Because he heard. Word got back to him. You kill your own characters.
Okay,
I see how that is.
Technically, Singe killed Safi. Lily killed Lau.
But if we follow the train of clues, aren't they all the same person?
Nope.
If we follow the train of clues that I designed and I created,
nope.
Are they the same person?
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. Hey, Aaron, you better be putting some very big good juju on those dice you're sending me here soon. Because I definitely need it. I'll use my really, really bad juju.
Here, I will look. Give you my juju on your potion.
I'm actually taking your dice by the druid tomorrow, and the druid's gonna do a ceremony. So.
These are my grog dice.
Oh, the dice wasn't allowed to touch?
Yes.
Hey, we tried.
Because
you guys, we tried. We tried so hard.
Oh god.
I'd let them touch. Literally,
it's the dice, and I can vouch for it because I got here today and was like, "Oh wow, this table kicks." And hey, you could use this as a dice tray. What dice does he hand me? The grog dice. One roll. What was it?
20.
Nat 20.
Okay, Caleb, you are no longer allowed to use the grog dice.
So I'm sorry, everybody out there. I'm sorry. I bought him for him. I apologize.
Jeez, Aaron.
I mean, let's be fair. They do follow the grog tradition, so where he can just roll natural 20, natural 20, natural 20.
That's why I want Percy's dice.
Honestly,
I want the golden snitch.
I want Pike's dice.
So obviously, you can see we still have a little bit to go, but we're beginning to do some wrap-ups and things like that. Some stuff is kind of going back to the beginning. We're mapping in our other one-shot and bringing those characters in. So, for those that tuned in on Sunday, you know that we, due to an unforeseen emergency, we didn't get to really fight or anything like that. So, what does the cast think about bringing another DM in, separate from Dungeons and Magi, and doing a Misery's End versus Scarlet Brigade battle?
I'd do it.
I like the idea.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Well, considering we don't have a Scarlet Brigade character.
I have some ideas about my two characters.
I'm the only
in
one
both
without a
campaigns
Scarlet Brigade character.
that I need to get together with you and discuss it.
I wouldn't be against it, but I believe I would also like it as like in addition to that, not just a Scarlet Brigade versus. I'd also like to see a team up, like maybe like Maresh, Van, Bakira, my character Mevia. I can't pronounce Pam's.
Urshar.
Urshar, yeah, that's it. Urshar and maybe like another guest DM, and do like that kind of like a mixed team kind of thing. I mean, kind of like
That's
change
what
up the
he was-
dynamics.
That's what he was talking about.
No, he was talking about versus. Like some of us go, our characters go against each other.
Oh, so you're thinking like the powerhouse from each of the
Yeah.
groups.
No, what he's thinking is Power Rangers, all Red Rangers get together and fight the big bads kind of thing, like
Yeah,
they do on the
yeah.
end of every Power Rangers.
But the
First
thing
of all, don't make
is,
fun of the Power Rangers.
it would be kind of an unfair battle if you put all of our characters together. Due to the fact Mevia's a barbarian.
We're going to do that at the
Mevia's a barbarian, Urshar's a barbarian, and Maresh is a barbarian.
And Maresh is the most hard-hitting barbarian of them all.
Yeah, it's like literally
But-
it's Maresh, Mevia, and Urshar.
So
Hard hitting stuff.
what my thought is we bring in a guest DM. I'm actually part of a DM server that I can get a DM anytime. We bring in a guest DM. I play obviously as Maresh. Then we bring in Bakira as Bakira. Then we would then for everybody else that hasn't, then obviously Ethan would play Korth, but then everybody else, it's a roll to see who plays on which side.
Oh yeah.
So because everybody else has characters on both sides, so it would roll a d6
D6.
to see who
I need to
would
get my
play on
D&D
what side.
stuff. I have it over,
Got a 5.
6.
6.
I'm gonna use my second dice here. Aaron, this better work. I got a 2.
Operator error.
Yeah.
Belvis, Urshar, Van, and you would do Spot.
Oh no.
Yes.
And so basically, it would be a 4-on-4, just boom. Obviously, no permadeaths, anything like that. But a 4-on-4, everybody battles, and we see who's better, Misery's End or Scarlet Brigade. Which obviously, it's Scarlet Brigade, but
Only because they're
level
level
20,
20.
Well,
we would do it with you guys at level 20.
But I'm not gonna lie. I would, knowing the party that we have, and knowing Scarlet Brigade would kick her ass. They would. Yeah, I mean,
Probably.
with Maresh alone, but then you add like Lucius
God,
and
yes,
his
that's
artificer ability and being able to throw out all that stuff to complement Maresh. It would just be a train
And then
wreck.
you have Urshar, who's another hard-hitting barbarian.
You know,
You guys
one
didn't get to see
exactly.
it on Sunday. Unfortunately, I had a migraine, so I couldn't be there. I was planning on it, but unfortunately,
one
today-
thing, one of the other things I want to do is Maresh versus Argos.
Yes,
That would be
Well,
cool.
but you already took away Korth's shifting ability, so
No, like we would backtrack, and this would just be kind of a one-off kind of thing of just who's the better barbarian and who can play a barbarian better. Because
Oh.
I've been playing Maresh for a long time, and Ethan's also had Argos for a long time, so it's who plays the barbarian better.
Yeah.
But so, does anybody else have any DM questions or player-to-player questions?
you guys can ask away for Arlie if you want. Arlie and Atheon.
if you want any background information on NPCs, on anything, what will happen to certain NPCs, stuff like that, now's the time to ask, because after this I will not tell you.
I'm just saying, Bakira's kind of
Over it.
going crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I got an idea.
Bakira, maybe a little
Love struck.
Bakira has no idea what the fuck's going on. Okay, she is
so that means now is the time for me to kill Van.
No.
Just completely break Bakira.
And you know what? Full disclosure, not gonna lie, I expected that. When I did not expect, you can ask Caleb, I had 3 characters ready to go because I totally expected the start of that session to go, okay, Van's gone, blah, 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 for that very reason.
Okay, full disclosure. So that Sunday we ended the session with everything going black. The entire week.
Okay.
Normally I don't like I said, I make most everything off the top of my head. And Sundays usually after I do all my schoolwork, I kind of sit down and put the map up and kind of do all that stuff. Well, the entire week at work, one of my employees, he plays D&D, so I was talking to him about it, and the entire time it was, am I going to kill Van, or am I going to have something else happen? And actually, in my notes, somewhere here, there are notes here that talk about, if you can read what that says, where it says hag.
Hag up.
Mike.
Hag up, Blackness, Van Death.
So,
Revivify requires diamond worth 300 grand. Must have.
Yeah, that was towards for Atheon because they
yes.
were gonna call death if I could do all my death saving throws, which we all know that it would probably would have gone great, and then just went to shit.
So, I was going back and forth of how I was going to do it. When we ended the session, my mind was set on Van dying. You guys were going to try to do Revivify, all of that. You guys, I know for a fact, because I can see all of your inventories, nobody has a diamond worth 300 gold, which, by the way, so for everybody else, any other spells that are minor spells, we don't worry about spell components. But major spells, Revivify, True Resurrection, all of that, those are required because they're such big spells.
Which
so
reminds me, I need that stuff put into my inventory. I couldn't find it.
Okay. Diamond worth 300 gold would have been needed to do Revivify. And I knew even if somebody had it, you didn't have 2, because my goal, obviously we had killed Sobek. Then the hag killed Van. Of course, logic tells you to resurrect Sobek because he's the healer. He can resurrect people. He can revivify. But I knew for a fact you guys weren't going to have 2 diamonds worth 300 gold. Which means, yes, but
there's a time that you can only
there is
do
a time limit. The Revivify will only allow recent death. So you only have it's about 10 rounds.
Yeah, I think it's if you want longer, it's what's that spell?
Yeah.
Resurrection.
True Resurrection.
Well, no, there's a spell that lets you.
Yeah, there's a spell that maintains life. That maintains them in death so that they don't progress.
Yeah, that's
I
what.
I have it.
But
with,
yes. But the other thing was going to be, in order to do Revivify, you also have to roll for it. And the DC is the same as a death save DC. So whatever that character's death save DC is, it is that high for you to do Revivify. Now you have your wisdom modifier.
So bad.
So
You're
with
fucking
Sobek,
god so bad.
it's
Yes.
it's the spell is gentle repose.
yes.
Yeah. So for Van, that wouldn't have been that big of a deal.
No, but
Van actually made me cry.
No,
last
but
session, Van did
so-
make me cry.
they would have used the diamond, if they had one, to bring Sobek up. If they even could, because Sobek's DC was so high, nobody's going to hit it. The only person that really could have brought them, there was really nobody that could have brought him back except for Daff. But then Pam was also down. So Pam would have had to get that last successful saving throw,
I needed
then
two.
use an action to call, and then Daff in her inventory does not have, because I checked before I set all this death up. Daff does not have a diamond worth 300 gold.
Which,
I don't care if she's a fucking god or not.
Which she's going to rectify soon.
But yeah, so I was really back and forth, and I sat down Sunday after I did my schoolwork and started to get everything ready, pull the map up, make sure everything was good. Everybody before the live stream comes on, all the players see, I just kind of sit here and I zone out. And that's me getting myself ready, getting myself in the mindset and all of that. And that entire time, it was in my head, I was going back and forth of which I was going to do. I did not know what I was going to do until I did it. And then I decided, and then it was going to be with the Blackness. The Blackness could have been three things. It was Van's eyes going black because he died. The Blackness was you waking up from a dream like you guys did. Or the other thing that I was going to do, which I didn't do because we've had a lot of godly interruptions, is I was going to have a Blackness overcome everybody and Syl pop up in the middle.
Honestly, I was expecting Syl to pop up in the middle.
I was expecting. Honestly, I was
fully
expecting
expecting the
death.
death.
What?
I
Ooh.
will tell you, we were literally this close from the campaign being over. Because if Van would have died, you guys wouldn't have been able to res anybody. Everybody would have bled out more than likely. Those that maintain, pass their death saving throws, yeah, you're at 0 hit points, but you're just stable. You're not up. You're stable. Somebody has to heal you.
Bakira would have been the only one that would have been able to get up after stabilizing because of her regeneration.
Yeah. Nobody else. So Bakira would have had to go through and do health potions and all of that, which...
What? Try that!
Oh, remember,
Right now.
Elvis has a bunch of elderberry wines that can heal people. Remember, Van, when I saved you?
Yeah, you took it from me.
Yeah, and I now with Arlie can cast Goodberry.
So yeah, so
And to go back to how I said Van made me cry is when Van gave Atheon a hug before they left. That actually got me.
I got a question for all of us.
Uh-oh.
And this isn't really about the campaign. This is just about the future stream and everything. I know we've talked about it, but what is a theme of something you would all like to do? Like, what kind? Obviously, there are so many different types of role-playing stuff and different little fandoms and stuff like that. Which one would you guys, if you had the choice, what would you do? Why are you doing that?
Because you know exactly what I'm going to answer. What my answer is.
Okay, honey, what's yours?
You're a wizard, Harry.
Fuck.
Harry Potter. Okay.
You're fucking cold, dude.
I'll even go so
You're fucking cold.
What kind of character would you pick?
Oh.
Obviously, I can't say what character you presumably.
Pam would pick a Hufflepuff, obviously.
A Hufflepuff wizard, which might be coming soon.
Yes.
Oh, was this a Harry Potter question? Is that what this was?
No.
All right, Caleb.
Sorry, I distracted him with some.
Some very troubling information that I may or may not disclose.
What did you do, Caleb?
I let him read one of my notes.
Oh, fuck. So, I'm sorry, what was your question?
What genre would you like to role
Caleb.
play in?
You're next. What would you?
So I actually have this on the back burner. We haven't reached into it yet, but I have everything for it to do a supernatural.
Knew it. Called it.
That would be fun. That'd be
You
fun.
actually get to RP as a hunter in the world of Sam and Dean, all of that. I have the files for it and everything.
Mine.
Yeah.
Another one that Ben would actually be surprised at is probably. Have you all seen Bones? That.
Really?
Yes.
They
Something
have
similar
a
to that.
Tabletop RPG for Bones?
Probably.
Probably. They have a tabletop RPG for Pokemon.
That's true.
I think one that I would love to do
What's that?
would be like AVP versus Predator. You know, Predator versus Alien.
Oh,
That would be
Alien
fucking
versus-
badass.
oh, that would be awesome. I love those.
A type.
I'd be Predator.
I'd be
fuck yeah.
Xenomorph.
I'd be fucking Predator all the way.
I wouldn't be playing because
I'd go up to Bakira before I cut her head off and take my mask off and just go.
Yeah, I would not be playing because that would terrify
I'll
me.
shoot the thing at your face.
I would play as a colonial marine, and I would probably just be like, I wonder who's going to kill me this time. Is it going to be the Predator on a trophy hunt or the Xenomorph?
That'd be cool. I mean, there'd be a lot of different things you could do. You know, the droid or whatever. So I think that'd be badass.
Yeah, Chris, what would you do? What genre would you like to try?
The one I'm working on, which I'll keep hush hush for now. I would actually find it interesting to do a Camp Half-Blood.
Ooh.
I would
Oh.
Some Percy Jackson action.
Yes.
There actually is a tabletop RPG for that.
There is.
Oh, okay.
There is. I own it.
How am I finding out about this just now?
I have a lot of big RPGs that are sitting in my hard drive right now.
Bastard, you
I-
know, are they your home and you didn't tell me this?
I suspected that. When
I'm just saying.
That's why the names change.
Genie, what would you like?
That's why the names shift every time. Like when Safi came in, that's why the name shifted to Safi.
I suspected that.
Yeah. That is kind of bullshit, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Genie?
That's a good question, because I'll be honest, there's a lot of fandoms that I am really into. But the biggest one that I'm into is Legend of Zelda. That is the biggest fandom I am a part of because that's what got me in my
Don't let
start
it
for
fool you.
gaming.
It's an obsession.
So there is.
Babe, keep your mouth
I also have.
Only a slight obsession, okay?
I also
it's
have a tabletop RPG for Power Rangers as well.
Yeah, another one that I would like to do is Star Trek.
What about Ninja Turtles?
We've already touched on Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I killed him, but we've already touched on him.
It's just one old
I will
fucker.
tell you this. This one,
Yeah, Picasso.
it's not going to surprise you, Kayla, because I know we've talked about it. But I would love to RP our Star Wars characters that we created from Star Old Republic.
Oh, I remember you talking about this.
Yes, I would actually like
Yeah, let's
bring in Carl. Oh shit.
Yeah, because we definitely don't want to go back to the originals. No, the Star Wars D&D we attempted.
No.
That was horrible.
Oh, Kara and Allie together once again.
R2.
To make Nex's life a living hell.
So we would have to have. Actually, he would have to DM it because he's the only one that doesn't know. My dad.
Oh, yeah,
he's the only one that didn't have a character, so he would have to DM it because I would play Joel.
I would love that, having all the...
Two.
I can write it. I can write it.
I'll do it. I'll DM it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I can write it. So
I need help with making Allie because I don't know what class she would be in.
Obviously, we also in the works, which will probably be released for Patreon, and some of these will be released for Patreon. Is we also have started to set up one for Stargate.
Yes.
We have the Stargate one because Pam is obsessed with Stargate.
Okay.
Yes, she is.
Which is why I made the portal a Stargate.
I don't know if I can get this off the wall now.
Okay, well then just move the camera. Oh, I bought that for her.
Yeah, that's why I made the portal in the Raven's Den a Stargate.
Yeah,
I figured Pam would appreciate it.
We also have that other one that I have, the Encore Kingdom of the Gods.
There is one other one that I want to do, which Critical Role has done, and I loved how it was done. They purchased one of the sets, and they did it, and it was amazing. Taliesin ran it, which is the Cthulhu, the Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
That would be fun.
Remember, we also have that one, the Call of Cthulhu, which is a great classic. I love it. I've always wanted to try it. We also have the one that I did.
Octoon Cthulhu.
Octoon Cthulhu, which is I'm going to be creating everybody, which is basically Cthulhu.
It's the first time I've ever rolled that.
In World War II.
Wait, did you roll in that one?
What?
Yeah.
The curse is broken.
Yes.
But then I just rolled that.
Oh fuck.
I'm
not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
But yeah.
I already have my character built for.
And Pam's dice rolls a 20.
So
I can't wait to see my dice. Like, I cannot wait. I'm excited to see that.
So, as we wrap up, just a reminder that our sessions are Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern here on Twitch and YouTube. We do this the first Wednesday of every month. And we also have a continuous one-shot, although at the end of this month, we will actually be doing a Halloween special. Everybody will be dressing up, which I did change. I'm not doing the hag as a dress-up.
Who are you doing now?
Maresh. We are going to bring Maresh to life.
I need to get a wig and learn how to braid.
I'm getting a bald cap and everything. No.
How
I'm getting
are
a.
we gonna do
I'm,
your beard
I'm getting.
though? Marish doesn't have a beard.
Yes, he does. He has a black beard. I'll just dye it black.
Yeah, I need to get a black wig, and I need to learn how to braid so that I can do a certain character.
Ben should totally learn how to braid and braid it for you. So
depending on the braid,
I can braid, but I also
a simple 3-strand braid is actually not that hard to do.
I can braid,
It's
but I
not
also have a
hard,
daughter.
But the
So
thing is that I'm going to do Arlie.
Oh, see, that's a specific type of braid style.
Yes.
So yeah,
So,
that's something.
Just a reminder, our store is now open. You can find it by going to our site, www.dungeonsandmagi.com, clicking on the shop button, where you can find our merch, which we have some new merch coming out. The first shirt that is coming and sticker that is character themed is going to be the hag. Because the hag drawing is done. So that will be coming out. We also sell potions. You can get character potions. You get any potion you want. This one specifically is the Arlie potion, where you can see it sits dark, and when we shake,
And dice.
dice will also be matching.
There.
No. Dice isn't being shown.
No.
So we will, on our site, we will be doing character themed dice to go along with the potion. You can buy it. We do have an announcement coming out Sunday, but I want to wait till Sunday to announce that. I did tell the players. So I will wait till Sunday to announce that when all of our players are here. But yeah, so please like, follow, subscribe, share us out. We are also doing a October dice giveaway. Right here at the bottom of the screen, you will see the QR code for our PayPal. That goes to the PayPal for our direct business PayPal. For every $1 that is donated, we are matching $1 up until the end of the month. And all of that money is going to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. And everybody that donates, no matter how small it is, everybody will be entered to win a set of October dice. Some spooky dice.
Spookies.
Which may or may not light up if we can do what we're thinking.
I mean, if we can't do what you and I were talking about, there are light up sets. Light up meaning glowies.
Oh no.
But
I mean,
you're talking about full on Back to the Future DeLorean nuclear powered dice.
Yes, in the works, we do have some light up dice. So, if we can get these to work the way we think, the winner of the October drawing will get the first ever Raven's Nest Dice light up dice, even before any of the players have the chance to get them.
Even before I get it.
So, please go to the PayPal, donate. Let's help with breast cancer awareness, and let's get some money put in there. Let's win some dice. Again, tune in Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. We are back to the campaign, where we're gonna explore the castle a little more, see what's going on.
Bro.
Let's see if Arlie can get another super powered spell that won't be a cantrip because it's too powerful, even though I had no idea I didn't think that first. I thought of just fucking around with other players and being an ass.
I get to find out what Bakura just decides to do.
Elvis gets to show off his new armor
That
and
should be
his new
fun.
status in the group.
Because I don't even know what Bakura's gonna do at this point, because Bakura's...
Bakura,
Poor
you
Bakura.
you can find Arlie. Arlie will drink with you.
So,
Arlie will be your alcoholic best friend.
What's this fan?
What?
Bring it! Bring it!
so
Yeah, I mean, we should have a stealth check between Arlie and Van.
Arlie will beat you in the stealth check. Arlie has a plus 16. You have a plus 10.
She still got to roll good. It's all about the rolls, baby.
You'll still.
And I made her dice.
Roll right now,
Let's
both
do a
of you.
quick roll.
Let's see. Come on, roll.
Yours is a plus 10.
Oh god.
He beat me, most likely.
Oh, he's not happy either.
What is yours? This is what you rolled, right? Okay. What's yours, Pam?
22.
It's a tie. He rolled a 12. Roll again. Roll again. This is how we're gonna end it.
23. Did you just roll the same again?
I won. I rolled the same fucking thing.
So
No, that's not.
no, he won. You got a 25. So he
Yeah.
won.
Well, I was also using my dice that
So
you cursed.
yeah, you also aren't using the Arlie dice either.
You're not using the right dice.
Oh, I
man.
wasn't using the Van dice.
I should have rolled with this one. I got a 17.
All right. So
Are those the Van dice or?
No, that was a set that another dice maker on TikTok made and exchanged with me. So thank you, Carly's Creation. If you all the viewers out there, go show them some love. Raven's Nest is not the only awesome dice maker out there. That was one that I got this week and was showing off. So, but Van's dice would have beat you.
all right. So with that, please tune in with us on Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, and next month, tune in with us to another episode of Behind the Curtains, and join us next time as we close the books, set aside the dice, and pull back the curtains. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.